the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Now the Panthers offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. On target. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Yates. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Takes the handoff. It's Turner. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. So Miami's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. They hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top.
Breaks into the open on the left. Huge play on that one. Took it across the 50, and they'll mark him down at the 45. And the Canes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this.
There's some room. Got enough for the first. a run in the end zone. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Trying to convert this second and short. They want to run this quarterback. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage. But
snags it, and there's running room. He's at the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throwing, Mensah. He'll take a deep shot here. Goes high to pull it in. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Motion from the back. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Mensah. Here's a heat. Trying to buy time. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and walk. Keep him in the pocket and put a spy on it. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really...
Intercepted, number 19. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The run inside. It's Turner. Got some room to run. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Under fire. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is on its way. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Here's Mensah to throw. Going to take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in. Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Bringing the heat. Complete to the right. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Quick. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Pulls and fires complete. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Turner. Jumped on top of the pile.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Picks up the 1st down. Finding some room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane. Run.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the 1st half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy. It's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
The short hands. It's Knight.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they
lets it fly deep downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Panthers! And here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Shoots it to the left. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Moving out to the right. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Turner. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Turner. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Canes.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Pitt right back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up third and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more?
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Mensah. He's got him.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got it. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Here's Mensah to throw. Finds his man. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Turner. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The run inside. It's Pringle. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. Going to the run to start this second half. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Pitt pushing the pace.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He's got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Pringle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. Throwing, Mensah. Using the quick game. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just one makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Canes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking for the score. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! The give on the option. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Here comes the heat. Slips a tackle. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Rushes on him. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside. It's Pringle. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Escapes the pressure to his right. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And they'll get the ball back, stopping him short of the 1st down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Mensah gets it out quickly.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st down for this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got it. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It's 3rd and 5. Here's Mensah to throw. Looking to the end zone. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kent. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. And Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Trying to take it back. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a crease. It's Turner. Across the 25. He's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Panthers! Middle of the end zone. Throwing, Mensah. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Yates. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. Mensah. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a third and long. Makes the catch. It's Gilbert. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Plucks it out of the air. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Hurricanes are rolling down the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Mensah to throw. He's got it. Pitt calls it second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And the Hurricanes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Turner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Hit right back to the line.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And then we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play. And, David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
College football. There's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. And down he goes. Sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back. Great place to start for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And back to the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has been just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jesse.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
away.